Hello you guys, and welcome to another video. And in this video we're going to be comparing the GoPro Fusion to the GoPro Hero 8. I know this is not going to be like a traditional comparison video, but it's the best I can do with the Hero 8 and with the Fusion. So let's get on with it. First off, I know this is not the GoPro Hero Max. No, I thought I compared these two because this is basically the Max. It's the same res, same everything. It's just, it doesn't have the Hero mode or a front LCD, so just keep that in mind when I'm comparing these two. But otherwise, there's no real difference. It's the same res, and yeah, it should be the same with the Max. Alright, so the first thing that I'm going to be comparing in this video is the durability of both of these cameras. So let's start with the Hero 8. The Hero 8 is a extremely durable camera. I mean, it's a GoPro. There are a few weak spots though. The first one is this lens. It is a non-removable lens, so you can't remove this lens like the Hero 8 Black, or Hero 7 Black, sorry. And that's not very good. I don't like that. Also, in addition to that, these flip out legs aren't really the strongest things. Well, let me focus on them. They feel a little flimsy. You can go in, almost touch. They don't, I mean, they snap well, but they sometimes don't always go all the way out like that. And sometimes they just feel a little flimsy. Otherwise, I think they've worked great. In addition to that, you can also, I believe you can take these out in case they break. Otherwise, this is an extremely durable camera. It's waterproof up to, I think, 33 feet, so that's great. Extremely durable, waterproof. Alright, now the Max, or I guess the Fusion. Wow. This Fusion does have the removable bottom, actually, though it is a slide out. So these don't bend at all, and this is extremely easy to replace. So that should be fine. This is great, except the one bad thing is the lens. So now I know the Max comes with the lens protectors, but the Fusion doesn't. And those lenses are weak. They're easily scratched, as you can see there. This is my scratched one. Focus. And otherwise, it's extremely prone, which is to scratching, which is why you should have this case. It's also only waterproof to 16 feet, which is basically half of the Hero 8. So it's not as good of waterproofing, and it really isn't as durable as the lens. Alright, now that concludes it for durability. Right, next up is resolution. Now this is a big thing when you're buying a camera, especially if you're just going to be doing normal vlogs, things like that. Let's get into the specs. The GoPro Hero 8 Black can do up to 4K 60 frames a second in the high bit rate, or 100 megabits per second, and that's great. It's going to be like a normal camera. It shoots 4K. It's really great. You can do 2x slow-mo in 4K. It's amazing. You can also do a 1080p 240 frames a second, so 8x slow-mo in 1080p. That's great. Now, that's not what isn't good is the Fusion or the Max. They basically have the same resolution, except this one doesn't do Hero mode. So let's start with the 360. Both of these have a spherical choice, right? And for both of them, it's 5.2K 30 frames a second. Now that's good if you just want to make like a small little planet or everything in one shot, because then it's going to look super crispy. It's basically going to be 5.2K, but only in certain editing modes. It also can do both of the Max and the Fusion can do 3K 60 frames a second, so sort of a slow-mo, but compared to 4K, it's not great, and especially if you want to zoom in on one thing, the quality goes way down. Now, for the Max, it's going to do 1080, I believe 60, and 1440p 30. Now, both of those are not great compared to especially the Hero8 Black. So if you want just a straight vlogging, like, hey, this is what I'm up to, recording, then yes, you're gonna want to go for the Hero8 Black, and maybe just get an Insta360 for those crazy 360 shots. Next thing I'm going to be comparing these two against each other is in the category of storage and size. So if you're going to be going on a trip, this is the better camera to go with. The Hero8 is much better as in size. You can tell it's just much smaller, and with these flip outs it's much easier than the slide off. In addition to that, it takes only one SD card, though I know the Max takes one as well. But it also fits on the Shorty and most other tripods better than the Max. It's also much lighter. It just in general fits better on most accessories, and this is what you're gonna go for if you're gonna want to mount your camera on something, anything, your car, your head. Basically, this and the Max are not going to be very good for like action-y shots, unless you want to get a cool 360 shot. If you have an idea for something, then this is not the one to go with. The Hero8's the one to go with. And also, if you're going on a trip and you can only have like a certain amount of space taken up in your luggage, then this is going to do it for you. You're going to take another battery with it, and the battery is pretty small. Now that's the other thing. To give you a size comparison, the Fusion's battery, this is the Fusion battery, is basically the size of the Hero8. Yeah. So, I mean, thickness, yeah. But really, it's going to be like packing 4 of these with the charger, the extra battery, which you should have, and the actual camera. This is better, much better for that. Also, the audio. So these two both have great audio, though in my testing, the Hero8 is much better with that shotgun mic right there for just vlogging than the Fusion. Though with the people I know who have Maxes or watching reviews, listening to the audio, I can tell that the Max's audio is on par with the Hero8. So if you're gonna go for one of the 360 cams, then I would definitely recommend going with the Max and not the Fusion, because it's also smaller too. And that brings us into our next thing, the pricing. Alright, so I know this is going to be much more expensive than the Fusion, but in general, if you're just going for a vlogging shot, something regular, I definitely go for the Hero8. Now, if you're going to go for something like, hey, I just want a cool 360 shot, maybe once, twice I'll use this, then go for the Max. Or not the Max, the Fusion. If you're going to be using this camera for 360 daily, and you might want to also use it just as a normal GoPro, then I would also recommend just getting a Max. In general, all 3 of them are good cameras. Any day I'd take any of them for a vlog. And yeah, that's about it for this entire segment or video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Please go support us on Patreon. That would be nice. It would help us get more cameras and gear. And yeah, otherwise, there's a couple other videos I'd like to tell you about. We also strapped this to a drone. Go watch that because it's actually really good. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.